Stop. Before you watch this video, think about the last thing you ate. A chip, a cookie, a soda, a burger. Now ask yourself honestly, did you choose that or were you chosen? Because inside a laboratory right now, a team of scientists with PhDs and billion-dollar budgets are doing one thing, figuring out how to make you physically unable to stop eating their product. This is not a theory, this is not an opinion. This is a documented, court-evidenced, whistleblower confirmed industry. And by the end of this video, you will never look at a food package the same way again. Stay with me because the first thing they engineered was your first bite. In 1970s, a military scientist named Howard Moskowitz was hired by food companies to solve a problem. People would eat their products but eventually stop. They got full. They got satisfied. So Moskowitz ran thousands of experiments testing hundreds of variations of sugar, salt, and fat in different combinations. And he found something that changed the food industry forever. He called it the Bliss point, the exact mathematical combination of sugar, salt, and fat that produces maximum pleasure in the human brain, while simultaneously eliminating the feeling of satisfaction. You never feel full. You never feel done. Your brain just keeps saying one more, one more, one more. This was not accidental discovery. This was engineered. And once they found it, they put it in everything. Here is what happens inside your brain when you eat engineered food. The moment sugar hits your tongue, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical released by cocaine. Not similar, the same. Studies at Princeton University put rats on a sugar diet, then took it away. The rats showed withdrawal symptoms identical to heroin withdrawal: shaking, anxiety, depression. Now think about what happens when you try to quit junk food. The headaches, the cravings, the irritability. That is not weakness. That is withdrawal from a chemically engineered substance. But here is what makes food addiction more dangerous than drug addiction. Drugs are illegal. Drugs are stigmatized. But engineered food is in your child's school cafeteria. It is in every gas station, every checkout line, every hospital vending machine. And it is perfectly legal. There is another weapon they use that almost nobody talks about. Food scientists call it vanishing caloric density. It works like this. If a food dissolves quickly in your mouth, your brain does not register that you ate it. Cheetos are the most documented example. The moment a Cheeto hits your tongue, it dissolves almost instantly. Your brain receives the flavor signal but never receives the fullness signal. So neurologically, you never ate anything. You can consume 500 calories of Cheetos and your brain genuinely believes your stomach is still empty. This is not a coincidence. Frito-Lay has a team of scientists, physicists, and neuroscientists whose entire job is to perfect this dissolution rate. They do not call it snack design. In internal documents, they call it eating behavior engineering. It goes even deeper. Every single sensory element of engineered food is a calculated psychological trigger. The color red and yellow used by McDonald's, KFC, and dozens of others are significantly prone to increase appetite and create urgency. Red raises your heart rate. Yellow triggers feelings of happiness. Together they create a neurological push toward eating immediately. The crunch of a chip is not natural. It is engineered to a specific decibel level in acoustic laboratories because scientists discovered that louder crunch equals higher perceived freshness, and higher perceived freshness means you eat more. Even the smell released when you open a bag of chips, that is injected artificially into the packaging, not from the food itself. Every sense you have is being hacked simultaneously, and you are paying them to do it. In 1999, the CEOs of the 8 largest food companies in America gathered in secret at Pillsbury headquarters in Minneapolis. They were presented with data showing their products were causing obesity, diabetes, and addiction in millions of Americans, including children. One CEO stood up and said, "We need to stop this." He was outvoted. The meeting was buried. The product stayed on shelves. We know this happened because a senior Kraft Foods executive named Michael Mudd documented it and eventually went public. His testimony revealed that these companies knew, not suspected, not theorized, knew that their products were addictive, harmful, and deliberately engineered to override human self-control. And they made a business decision: profit over people, every single time. So here is where we land. You are not weak. You are not undisciplined. You are targeted by billion-dollar companies using PhD scientists, military-grade research, and neuroscience to override your biology and turn you into a repeat customer for life. They found your bliss point. They engineered your dopamine. They dissolved your fullness signals. They hacked your senses. And they did it knowingly, deliberately, and profitably. But here is the power in knowing this. Awareness breaks the mechanism. The moment you understand that your craving is engineered, it loses some of its power over you. You start reading labels differently. You start asking why a product needs 47 ingredients. You start choosing food that feeds your body instead of feeding their bottom line. They spend billions to keep unaware. You just spend 6 minutes becoming exactly what they are afraid of: an informed human being. Think deeper, see wider, understand the world as one. Thank you.